Hi my lovelies, I'm Grace and I'm a tarot card reader. This is my first video and my first reading is going to be for my Geminis. So hello Geminis, I will do a reading. It's going to be, like I said, general, so hopefully it resonates. Let's take it from there. Let's take it from there now. Okay. I've already did the cleansing on my cards. So thank you, spirits of light. What is in store for my Geminis? What is in store for my Geminis? I like to do the Celtic cross. So for those of you who are familiar with the Celtic cross, it covers a lot. Whether you have questions in romance, career, health. I also do personal readings. And because I am new to YouTube, I will have my grand opening prices. So for those of you who would love a personal reading, my information of my grand opening prices are down below. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Alright, let's get started. Thank you, Gemini, for tuning in, or my cross watchers. All my life, I believe I've always been surrounded by Geminis. My late husband was a Gemini, and wow, it's like he was my soulmate. He had everything that Geminis have: intelligence, the good looks. He was a go-getter, just never stopped. Okay. Hope you can see the cards. Or maybe I can put them all in here. Gotta move some stuff around. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure you're able to see the cards. Well, I'll show them to you right now. Okay. Okay, Geminis, what's going on with you? You have the Seven of Pentacles as your overall energy. Okay. That's what's going on with you right now. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Looks like you are coming out of some financial difficulties. Maybe in the beginning of the year, and even towards actually within the past few years, some of you were dealing with, just want to make sure you get to see the cards. Some of you were dealing with your finances weren't all intact. Okay, you probably lost some money. But whatever it was, you are recuperating that money. Okay, you have proven yourself. You have learned from your mistakes. Okay, whatever it was, maybe some of you went through a loss of job, a divorce, whatever it was, you redeemed yourself, and you're picking yourself up. And if you feel like you haven't redeemed yourself, if you feel like when am I gonna When are things going to change for me? Well, it's already happening, okay? It's already happening. And it's happening because next to the Seven of Pentacles, see, you have the Magician, which is crossing you. I don't like this. Let me see. Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay. You have the Magician that is crossing you. So for those of you who are feeling like frustrated because your finances are still where they're at, they're stagnant, or money still is not flowing, that's what I'm feeling, like you don't feel the flow of money coming in. Change how you're thinking, okay? Because you are your own magician. What you manifest is what the universe is bringing to you. So start manifesting a money flow, okay? And if you see the Magician, you see how those two roads are open, like paths. That's the flow. That's your energy flow. Nothing's blocking it. There's no end. So let your energy be positive, okay? Ask for opportunities to come your way that will continue the flow of money, okay? And you will receive it, because some of you are already having it. Some of you already feel it. Some of you are already in the flow. You're feeling the flow of money, okay? So you're there. What's crowning you is the Nine of Swords. This is your energy, Gemini. And like I was telling you earlier, you guys are all mental. Your intellect. Sometimes you're just like smarter for your highest good. Some of you are wondering, well, I've been manifesting money to come into my life because I need it. I lost a job, or maybe because of this coronavirus, you lost your job, or maybe even way before the coronavirus, and then you finally get back on your feet, and then the COVID-19 starts, and you're like back in square one. And so you're like, it has you like, what the hell is going on? It's all mental. It's all mental, and it's right next to the Magician again. Whatever you're manifesting is what is coming to you, okay? So don't manifest anything negative. Keep manifesting. Don't, you know, like I said, I surround myself, or the universe surrounds me with the energy of Gemini for whatever reason. Maybe I need to learn something. But what it is that I see with Geminis, okay, and don't take this personal, but many of my Gemini lovelies need the evidence right there and then. Like, some of you are probably scientists, and you are like, well, this has to happen because of this. And you know, sometimes you just, who cares why things happen? If they happen, they happen, okay? Who cares? But Geminis do care. They want to know how it happened, when it happened, where it happened, what time, exactly where, you know, the situation, whatever it is that the Gemini wants to know. They want to break it down to every little detail. Every little detail. And this is what happens. You are not sleeping at night because you are worried. So people around you have already said, hey, don't sweat it. Money's flowing in. Money's going to come to you. And you're like, how? When? I'm divorced. I lost everything. I lost my job. The company that I was working for closed down because of the coronavirus. And that was like the job that I just got. back on my feet, and it's all gone now. So where am I going to get my next job? You're the magician. Manifest it. Your job is to just manifest what you need, what you want. Your job is to trust in your higher power. So if you believe in God, believe that He has a plan for you. Okay? If you don't believe in God, believe that the universe has a plan for you. Believe, and it shall be. Don't worry about where it's coming from. Don't worry who's gonna start the business, when, where, and why. Don't worry about the where, why, what. None of the whats, none of the wheres, none of the whens, when, or why, or how. Especially the how. How are we gonna get through this? How am I ever gonna get out of debt? Don't worry about it. Just manifest, and stop torturing yourself mentally, okay? You're torturing yourself mentally. Stop it. Cut it out for once. Just stop. I know it's hard. I know it's hard because you have to have answers. You're the scientist. You're like, this has to happen this way because I'm doing this, but because I'm not doing this, it's not going to happen. No. Stop doing that to yourself. Root of the problem is the Eight of Swords. This is all you. You are getting in your way. You gotta remove yourself. This is you. This is Swords. Swords is like mental. It's like you're into a mental conflict. You have like people right there saying, haha, they're laughing at the fact that you just are losing it. And then you have someone over here, that's the universe or God, saying, whenever you're ready to just trust in me, that's when you're going to be receiving your blessings. But you need to get out of that energy, Gemini. You really do. Get out of your own way. Let God, let the universe, okay, take the wheel, because you are in no condition. Okay, seriously, you're not in no condition. Now, in your past, you were the Page of Pentacles. That's the recent past. You were the Page of Pentacles. Okay, you were okay. You were somewhat grounded, somewhat stable. You had it together, and you wanted to hold on to that. Now it's the past, okay? So what's in your near future? There's a Two of Pentacles. That's the flow of money. You might even have some options, see? So I'm speaking to someone here that's having financial problems, and it's causing you a lot of conflict, mental conflict. But it's coming together, okay? You're gonna have some options. You might even have offers in regards to your career or your job or maybe a promotion, okay? You're getting a lot of pentacles, so you might be, dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn also. No, but yeah. So you're gonna be, you're starting to come together with your finances, okay? You just gotta let go, let God, let the universe, okay? This is within your far future, the Five of Pentacles. Now, the fives, it talks about loss, okay? Either you walked away from something or you're going to be walking away from something. Maybe a job, or this could be a divorce. The fives signify a separation, some kind of loss. So yeah, maybe you're heading down the line of a divorce, and you're looking at what you're going to be losing out on. You're walking away from your stability, your foundation, Okay, and that's what has you all up in your head, like, how did this happen? Why did this happen? But you got to remember, you're the magician, and you're gonna come out okay. You're gonna come out okay. All right, so don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Remember, you're the magician. Okay, so now you have the 5 of Cups. Well, you have 2 fives now. And yes, you did. Someone walked away from you, or you walked away from them. Okay? And so that caused a financial loss. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But, you know, with the 5 of Cups, it's there's still 2 cups standing, and you know, I gotta see the rest of the cards, and I do have to clarify. But if this is a divorce or a separation, remember that the 5 of Cups, there's still a possibility that that relationship, maybe you just need a separation. Maybe you just need time away from your partner. Maybe the COVID caused, the coronavirus caused a lot of stress within the family, and you know, you decided to go your separate ways because you could not be in the same room for as long as we had to be in the same room with our loved ones. You know, whatever your situation was, it's not all is lost. Okay, so don't start freaking don't let the situation here get the best of you. Again, you're the magician, so do the work that needs to be done within yourself. Don't free yourself from that mental conflict, like really, and you will come out of it okay, whether you do go through the divorce or not. Okay, you will come out a better person. Okay, so what is having you with a lot of anxiety? And with this one, you have the 2 of Swords. Okay, so the 2 of Swords, I didn't get to do my nails. A lot of nail salons are closed. Okay, so the 2 of Swords, you might be dealing with one of your children. That could be your husband or your wife, your other person, and you could be having some conflict regarding your children. Okay, maybe some of you are fighting for custody, or that's part of the agreement where maybe you don't want the other partner to have custody, or whatever it is. It has you all up in your fear. Okay, remember, you're the magician. Work on yourself. Let your partner see that you're working on yourself, whatever causes separation. And Geminis, with all due respect, okay, I love you, Geminis, I really do, but you're all about communication, your intellect. Use your brain, use your intelligence to be diplomatic with your other person. Okay, your other person might be an earth sign. You could be, I see more earth, so you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. But yeah, I do see some earth sign. And yes, earth signs can be a little stubborn, but so can the Geminis. And then you have your Two-Face. And with that being said, being argumentative, being in the defensive, doesn't help. the situation. It doesn't help any situation. So whatever it is that you're fighting or disputing, or maybe it's just you don't even want custody of your child. Maybe you say, you know what, I need a break. Who knows? Or maybe your child is causing a lot of marriage problems. Because he's okay. See, he's like this. You see him good? He's all nonchalant. Like he's trying to figure out what's going on. And both parents are like just tired, frustrated. Okay, they don't know what to do. Could be that too. So whatever family issues you guys are having, with the Five of Cups there, it's really, I don't really see an ending to this relationship. And I do see your finances improving. So let's see what the final outcome is. The final outcome, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, Gemini, you're gonna be wanting to spend some time alone. You're gonna want to concentrate on building your finances, with or without your partner. But your partner is gonna see what you're doing to, they're gonna see what you're doing, working, that you're working on yourself. Because as long as you work on yourself, your partner's gonna see that. And so you're going to look marvelous in their eyes, because they're gonna see, like, she or he, can be a she, it's not gender specific. They're gonna say, hey, my person's got it together. They were able to build the finances. Who knows, maybe it was your partner that could have been the cause of you not having your finances intact, and you're taking control, and you're like, okay, this separation I am going to use to get myself together, and I'm gonna have to do it by myself, and that's okay. You will be able to do it, and get your head straight. Okay, I'm gonna clarify. Okay. Your finances are looking good. Let's find out. Thank you for clarifying for Gemini reading. Thank you for clarifying for the Gemini reading. We are going to clarify the Nine of Swords. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Swords. Okay, so it's being clarified by the Two of Swords. The Nine of Swords, clarifying by the Two of Swords. So you're at a crossroads, Gemini. Okay, you might be, there's a decision here that's not letting you sleep. And it could be with your finances. Okay, and there's a decision that you need to make. But you need to get yourself together, because you're not looking at everything the way you need to, because your eyes are, you're blindfolded. So you don't know what decision but obviously it's causing a lot of mental anguish, whatever it is. Okay, let's clarify the Two of Swords. Let me You have 2 twos now. So there's definitely something going on with you. What decision? What are you? I know it has to do with your finances, maybe family. Maybe you don't know if you should stay or walk away. Okay, so the 2 of Swords is being clarified by the 7 of Wands. Okay, 7 of Wands. That's to do with work, this conflict. The Wands about work, about projects that you're working on. And it looks like you are dedicated in what you're doing. Sorry, my doggy. It looks like you're dedicated in what you're doing. You're just working. You're focused on your job. You have to be. You had a lot of losses in the past, so you have to be focused on your job. You have to make it work. You have to keep the finances. Okay. Let's clarify the 8 of Swords. Clarify the 8 of Swords, please. Thank you for Gemini. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Why does my Gemini feel bonded? What's causing this mental disruptions? What is going on? What is going on with my Geminis? What do they need to become free from? I want to become free, but from what? How do they want to walk towards to become free? I've been losing weight, so now my rings don't stay. You have the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the 8 of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles clarifying the 8 of Swords. So you want to become free of, you want to be debt free. I mean, who doesn't? But this debt that you're in, it really has you going in your head. It has you bonded. And that's why you're working towards your finances. And maybe your partner doesn't understand the importance of keeping your finances intact. Maybe that's causing problems. Okay? Maybe that's causing problems, but you're prioritizing. And right now you're like, look, I love my family. And I think that's why you have the 2 of Swords, because you're like, especially if you're the breadwinner, okay? If you're the breadwinner, your family is depending on you. And you can't stop working to attend to the family. So your family has to meet you halfway, especially if you're the breadwinner, okay? If they have issues, if your other person has issues of why you're working too hard, well, are they working enough? Maybe they're not working. And all this has fallen on you, and you really want to work on your money flow, but you're torn between supporting your family financially and supporting your family emotionally. Especially when you're a single parent. For some of you, you're working overtime. Okay. You know, Geminis, I know how important it is for you to be supporting your family. But you do need some kind of balance. You have to find that middle ground. You have to find that middle ground. You have to balance yourself. You're having twos, twos, and twos. You have 3 twos. Okay, let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles. You know, I'm just gonna take my ring off. It's getting in my way. Let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying the 2 of Pentacles. Why is the 2 of Pentacles in my Gemini's reading? Two of Pentacles is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. So the Knights, can be any, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It's a water energy, and with the earth, it's a good balance. So you're gonna be receiving some type of help from this Knight of Cups. Okay, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They want to help you. They see your dilemma. They see how hard you're working, and they want to help you. They see how angsty you feel. They see how distressed you are. You're very stressful. You're not sleeping at night. You're afraid that if you don't continue doing what you're doing, that you're going to lose everything. And you don't want to. But there is help coming in. It's coming in slowly, but it's coming in. So, again, manifest. Manifest. Don't question the whats, the whens, the wheres, the whys in the house. You put it out there, what you need, the kind of help that you need, and you'll be receiving it, okay? Stop torturing yourself mentally. Stop torturing yourself. Work smart, not hard. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify the 5 of Cups. Thank you, Tarot. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Spirits of Light, thank you for clarifying the 5 of Cups for my Gemini. Clarify the 5 of Cups for my Gemini. Clarify the 5 of Cups for my Gemini. One more shot. Clarify the 5 of Cups for my Gemini. Whew. Okay. You feel wounded here. The Five of Cups is being clarified by the Nine of Wands. It's a Five of Cups. This is Nine of Wands. Might be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But you feel wounded, which is why that Five of Cups is there. But you're still holding on. You're like, I can't let this relationship distract me from what I need to do. You're working hard, you're working and you're working and you're working, but because you have to, not, you feel like you have no choice. But your other person is not understanding. Maybe your other person needs to get another job, or 2 jobs, or 3 jobs. Maybe that way they'll understand. Or maybe they're just working as much as you are. Maybe both of you are working as much as you have to. And no one's attending. You guys are so busy working that no one's attending the chaos that's forming at home. Especially if you have teenagers. And with that Two of Swords there, you might be dealing with the consequences of always working, but because you have to. You've lost so much in the past that now your focus is on your finances. Or you do feel wounded. Either you hurt your partner or your other person, or your other person caused the hurt. So a separation is there. You might already be separated. Some of you might still be living together but separate rooms. You feel abandoned. There's no communication. Because both of you are wounded. Okay. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles for my Geminis. Why is the Five of Pentacles in this reading? Why is the Five of Pentacles in this reading? Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Swords. So this is you or your other person feeling abandoned, walking away. And it's being clarified by the Six of Swords. You will go through this separation. Some of you are living together, and maybe the other person, you or the other person, is thinking of moving away or just getting away. but haven't really talked about moving away, moving to a different home, or just moving out of that house. Some of you are already separated. But that separation is very much needed. Although the love is there, but the separation is very much needed. Both of you need to clear your minds. Especially if you're dealing with a fire sign. When it comes to a fire sign, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius and a Gemini, that's a very strong connection. That's like soulmate connection. And your fights can really turn ugly, brutal, hurtful, and that's why you feel wounded. Your partner might have, if you're dealing with a Saggy, Saggies know how to wound. They can be very, very ugly when they're fighting with others. I'm guilty of that. I'm a Saggy myself. But the difference between the Sag and the Gemini is the Saggies get over it. Yes, they blow up. They say hurtful things in the heat of the moment because they're hurting. Mostly because their egos were hurt. And when you hurt a Saggie's ego, watch out. They will go after you and everything you believe in. They will try to let everything out that they had been holding on. And some Saggies don't hold on, but there's other Saggies that do. So if they were holding on to words that they had been meaning to tell you from years back, oh my God, you're going to get it all in one. It is in a matter of a moment. Like I said, they're like a walking bomb when they've had enough. And they can be very hurtful. And so this separation is very much needed. For you more than the Saggy, because the Saggies, they probably already forgiven and forgotten. They forgive and forget. And then they start resenting their partner when their partner hasn't forgiven and forgotten. See what I'm saying? Like, I forgave you. I forgot all about it. Why did we fight? That's the Saggy. The Geminis are like, they keep inventory of what Saggies do. Well, back 10 years ago, you did this. And the Saggies like, I thought we were just fighting over our teenager. Why are you bringing back 10 years ago? And so the Saggy might not be understanding, like, what? Maybe that's where the feud is. You're feeling abandoned, or your partner's feeling abandoned, your person. But you do need to get away from the situation, get clarity. Sometimes we just need to get out of ourselves. Seek solace. Go visit your parents. Go for a weekend getaway just for yourself, so that you can find that balance within you and decide whether you're gonna forgive this fire sign. There's still the Five of Cups. So if you're separated, there's still a chance that, because not all the cups are spilled, there's still a couple of cups still standing, or at least one cup standing. So the love is there. And maybe that, you know, whatever it is, you know, someone wants to be offering you that cup of love, like, hey, that's, and I can see the Saggy doing that, but my Gemini might not be open to receive that just yet. And maybe that's why you feel conflicted, because you're like, no, I've had it with my fire sign, I've had it with my person, because they blow up, because they do. The fire signs can, especially Sagittarius, they blow up, they make mountains out of molehills. And but then maybe because they've been stressing out too, who knows? Maybe they're the ones that have been feeling abandoned by you because you're working a lot, and so they feel abandoned. They feel like, hey, you know, I know you're working, but you're not paying attention to our home, and our teenager is causing havoc, and you know, we might have to be going to court because you're not here, and I have to be the one to be dealing with this. And they, you know, and it goes on. The family dynamics. All right. Okay. Hopefully this is resonating with somebody out there. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please, for my Geminis. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please, for my Gemini. Eventually, I'll be doing these videos live. Right now, I just want to be doing pre-recording. So, there's too many cards there. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles for my Gemini. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles for my Gemini. Clarify my Nine of Pentacles for my Gemini. Okay. Okay. So you got another Knight over here. So your Nine of Pentacles, this is you working towards your Ten of Pentacles. But you might be doing it by yourself. You might tell, if you're dealing with a Saggy, you might be telling the Saggy, I need some time away from your energy, okay? So stay there, stay out of my way. Let me concentrate on this, because I need to get, especially if you're dealing with the Saggy. Saggys, we can be very good with money, but if you're dealing with an immature Saggy, they might not be as good. They might not understand that if they fall behind their car payment or your mortgage or your credit card, that's going to affect your credit score. And the consequence of having a bad credit score is overwhelming. It's like no one's going to give you credit. So you might be telling your Saggy, stay put. I need to get away for a little bit because I need to concentrate on my finances, okay? I'm sorry that you feel abandoned, but I have to do what I have to do. So you're working towards your Ten of Cups, your Ten of Pentacles, and you got clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So money is coming in. The flow of money is coming in. Slowly, but it's coming in. Remember, don't worry about where it's coming from. Don't question the whats, the whens, the whys, the wheres, the hows, the what if maybes, or the oh, I could have, I should have, I would have, you know, whatever. Don't, just manifest. Manifest. You'll be getting a message relating to your job also. You might be getting some kind of offer, maybe another job offer, but it's coming in. And you have 2 nights now, so you're going to be getting some kind of help. Who knows? It could be a job offer with more money, with more flexibility, where you could get to spend more time at home dealing with your teenager that's causing havoc, and with your fire sign that's feeling abandoned. But you're working towards it, and it's coming to you because you're manifesting it. You're the magician. Okay? You're the magician. You're asking for help. You're asking for a miracle, and it's coming in. Okay. All right. The last card I want to, well, actually I still have the magician. Okay. Clarify the magician. Clarify the magician. I don't know how that happened. Clarify the magician for my Geminis, please. Why is the magician in this reading? Why is the magician in this spread? Trying to keep it under an hour, guys. But hopefully this is resonating. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Clarify the magician. There's three too many. Clarify the magician. And there you are, Gemini. Clarify the magician. One more. Clarify the magician in the spread. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Magician is being clarified by the Four of Swords. Okay? So you are manifesting, but you need to get away and clear your mind. Get away, clear your mind, go to calmer waters, go to, even if you have to, if you have an office, for some of you I'm picking that you have an office. If you have an office, go stay in your office a couple of nights. Or if not, then go stay at a friend's friend. Okay? Because you need time to think. Maybe not even with a friend. You need time alone. You really do. So maybe go, if you can afford it, go rent a room in a motel by yourself, Gemini. By yourself. Okay? You need time to get clarity. Alright? Because until you get balanced, alright? See him? See how he's doing? He's meditating. He's trying to balance themselves. Okay? Him or her. And it's clarifying the magician. So, in order for you to know exactly what you want, go get away. Get away from the chaos. Get away from that teenager that's causing problems, havoc, and whatever it is that they're causing. This coronavirus got the best of all of us. But I know that my Geminis are probably suffering the most. Okay? Especially if you're dealing with a fire sign. Saji. So you do need to get away. Clear your mind, clear your head, so that whatever you're manifesting is good. And again, don't worry about the where's, the what's, the when's, the why's, the how's, the what if, the could have, so should have, the maybes. Don't worry about any of that. Okay? Whatever's coming to you is destined to come to you. So just expect it. Set your intention every day to expect that money flow, to expect those blessings, to expect that miracle. Okay? All right, so now let's clarify my Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Clarify Seven of Pentacles for my Gemini in the spread. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles for my Gemini in the spread. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles for my Gemini in the spread. Thank you for clarifying the Seven of Pentacles for my Geminis in the spread. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, this is you, Gemini. You've been through a lot with your finances. You've lost a lot. You struggled with your finances. You struggled to keeping your checkbook balanced, your finances balanced, your debts. You want everything to get paid for. That you're just like, I'm hogging everything. Okay? Because you're afraid that money is not going to last. You're scared because of what we've seen already and what you've been through for the past few years. And maybe that's also causing some kind of problems with your fire sign, with your other person. Your teenager that doesn't quite understand why you're so afraid, that you're holding on to something, like really holding on to something, to the point where just like you're letting fear get the best of you. But again, it's all because of what you're manifesting. You're manifesting with the whats, the wheres, the whens, the whys, the house, the ifs, the maybes, the could-haves, the should-haves. You need to cut that out. Money's coming. It's going to be flowing. But it all depends on you. You have to go away from your head. Get away from your head. Manifest. Put some time aside. Just get away from the chaos. Get away from that irritating teenager or that irritating Saggy. For those of you who are in that group, your other person. Money is coming in. The flow will continue. Be patient. Not all is lost with your relationship. Not all is lost. There's still hope. But those wounds do need to heal. That respect needs to be there. So sometimes we have to be the bigger person and say, sorry, please forgive me. You need to communicate that to someone. Instead of lashing out because you're not sleeping at night and you're up worried about how this is going to work out, you take it out on other people. And these people feel wounded by you. And also, they might have done some wounding back. So there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. I'm going on an hour. Okay, well, I hope this message resonated with some of you. I know it's not going to resonate with all of you. But stay tuned. I'll be doing weekly readings. Okay, I have to have some kind of a schedule of when I'm going to do my weekly readings for whatever sign. Okay, but I do have my last oracle cards for angel readings. What message do the angels have for you? What message do you have for my Geminis regarding their reading? What message do you have for my Geminis regarding their reading? What message do you have for my Geminis regarding the reading? Okay, so the first two. Okay. What message do you have for my Geminis regarding the reading? Hold on, Jasper. What message do you have for my Geminis regarding the reading? I usually go with 3. Okay, so Geminis. You're suffering in silence. Why, Geminis? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. There's help out there. Help is on the way. Help is on its way. Okay? There's no need for you to feel alone. If you have to write a letter to people that need to hear how you're feeling, things when people fight, especially when we're under a lot of stress, I mean, it's not an excuse. We all should be balanced and deal with conflict in a very positive manner, but hey, sometimes that doesn't happen. Okay? Sometimes we let our emotions get the best of us, especially when we don't understand what's going on. And so when you don't communicate your feelings to a person, and those feelings that you're sending out, that message that you're sending out by not communicating to that person, could be, could be anybody. It could be your partner, it could be your child or your teenager, whoever you're dealing with. They're going to take that message of non-communication as you're like, you don't care, like you're okay, like nothing affects you, because you have this hard shell on you. But little do they know that you're suffering in silence. Why? Why can't you just be open with the people that you love? You know you want them in your life. You know you don't want them to. You know you don't want this separation. Yes, it's needed. Excuse me. It's a sage smoke. You don't want this separation as much as they don't want the separation. But you do need to work on your finances. That is really obvious here. And you need to have some kind of balance with work and your home front, in your home life. And you will find that balance. You just have to get out of your head. Get out of your head. Okay. Another 9. So many 9s here. Wow. I have the 9 of Swords. You have the 9 of Pentacles. You have 9 in the angel reading. And then now you have the 9 of fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so you want everything to come back to normal. You want that stability, that firm foundation, Gemini. God, look at all these lines. As soon as you stop reading this, watching this video, Google the meaning of 9999. You have 4 nines. And if you multiply 9 times 9, that's 81. And if you add 8 plus 1, it's 9. So the message is very clear here, Gemini. You want your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups. You want all that. So communicate that, okay? Communicate that. Stop pushing people away. Stop blocking your blessings. Stop getting in your own way. Stop letting others think that you don't care when you actually do. Need I say more? Patience, Gemini. And that's a 5, and you have a lot of 5s. So the overall message here, and this angel readings, I see these cards as messages from the universe. The overall message here is that find your balance. You can do both. You can be there for your career and your finances. You can fix your finances, and you can fix your home. You don't have to torture yourself. And you don't have to do it by yourself. There is help. You don't have to suffer in silence. Reach out. People want to help you. They just don't, they see you as someone that, like, she doesn't want our help, okay? Let her do it. Let them do it. Him or her. It's too obvious. But overall, your debt is not as important as your family. So I can understand why you want to bring that debt down. Everybody wants to have good credit. I get it. I understand it. I know what it means to be financially secure. I know what it means when you're not financially secure. It's the scariest thing. But when you're putting one thing over the other one's going to suffer. So if you're putting your finances above your family's going to suffer. If you're putting your family above your finances are going to suffer. So you have to find a middle ground. And maybe this is what's happening. Maybe the job that you're in is too demanding, that you need to say, you know what, I am available, I love what I do, but I can't be here 16-hour-a-day shifts. I have a family that I have to go to. So, no, I need the money, but I also need to make sure my family is okay emotionally. All right? Because they're feeling abandoned. Especially if it's both of you that are working, you're not seeing each other, that relationship is going to suffer. So, balance, Gemini, patience, and accept the help that is coming to you. That's the message that I have for you today. And I went a little bit over the hour, but I hope that this resonated. I hope that you enjoyed my first video. I will be posting more. This is my first one. I'm sorry that you guys are going through this, but things will get better. Okay, things will get better. Just manifest. If you have to go, you don't have to go far away to find that inner peace. Go to a park. Go in your car. Let your emotions come out. Don't put that hard shell on you, because you're only hurting yourself more by pushing people away. You don't want to suffer in silence. There's no need. I love you, my Geminis, and with that, I gotta go. Thank you. Bye bye. So I'm an amateur until I figure this out.